Hi, I'm Mayor David Black, and this is City Happenings. The Union Pacific Railroad celebrates 150 years, and Papillion is part of that history. We'll take you to the ceremony that commemorates that association. And a national restaurant opens a store in Papillion. You'll see the ribbon cutting. Sump Memorial Library sponsored a Halloween event for our youngsters. One of the library youth services workers fills us in.
Thanks, Mayor Black. Papillion celebrates its history with Union Pacific Railroad's 150 years by unveiling an historical marker.
3.5 years ago is when we started talking about the idea of how do you honor the railroad and raise the awareness of what was here. Why are the buildings oriented the way they are? And let people remember again, it's not just a suburb. That was about the same time Greg Hartman with the Sarpy Chamber was having a Sarpy leadership class. And one of the classes was made up of, and I think a lot of them are here, Robin Clark, who is the director of the Sump Memorial Library, Ann Ames, who's the executive director of the Papillion Community Foundation, Jay Palou, who I don't see, is with Pointe and Associates, and Patrick Martin, an electrical inspector with the City of Papillion. They were a class in the Leadership Sarpy, and they actually did a project around this concept. So the idea moved into more of just a concept, and was documented as part of their class project as part of Sarpy leadership. The one thing that was missing, though, was the ability to fund it and actually do it. I think it was about a year later the Papillion Historical Society picked up a little bit on the idea, did some more work with it, and then the wording that you'll see on the sign actually came from the Union Pacific Historical Society, but the funding was still missing, so we still didn't implement it. Fast forward to this year. It became really important to me that we get this done this year, and part of the reason was this is the 150th anniversary of the Union Pacific Railroad. It's also the year that the City Council adopted the new chapter of the Comprehensive Plan. To me, it made a major statement. If we can say why is downtown important and tie that history to the future, that was the reason this sign became important this year, but we were still missing the funding. So I reached out to Brenda Mainwaring. Brenda's with us today. Brenda's with the Union Pacific, and shared this story with her. And I didn't really expect that we would find the funding. I was thinking maybe it'd come next year through a grant process somewhere. But Brenda then one day called up and said, I found the money. And so Brenda with the Union Pacific and the Union Pacific Foundation presented to the City Council about 8 weeks ago a check for $6,000. And that paid for this sign, so thank you very much. As soon as we had the check in hand, we went ahead and got the sign ordered, and Tony Gowan worked with the Nebraska State Historical Society. Teresa Fatimi was critical there, and I don't think she's here today. She had another conflict. But anyway, and probably the fastest they've ever done it, the Nebraska Historical Society authorized this site, they approved the wording, and they got the sign ordered. And just last week, the sign showed up, and then the Parks Department with Tony, Jake Hewitt, John Krebs, and Bob Ojian, they placed the rail earlier in the week, and they placed the sign twice this week. So thank you guys. And then Omaha Track Materials donated the rail. You can't just go to the hardware store and get rail. And so they also were a key part of that and donated the rail. Terry Peterson or Ian, are you guys with us? I'm not sure if they are. They were going to try to make it, but all that to say, a lot of collaboration went into this. 8 different organizations: Leadership Sarpy, Papillion Historical Society, Union Pacific Historical Society, Nebraska Historical Society, the Union Pacific Railroad, the Union Pacific Foundation, Omaha Track Materials, and the City of Papillion. So I want to thank all of those groups for making this possible. It's a big deal.
The city welcomes Chick-fil-A to Market Pointe.
From the very beginning in August when I stepped foot on the ground here, everyone has gone above and beyond to make us feel welcome, to make me feel welcome, and to just really help set us up for success. So it's been a long time coming. There's been a lot of anticipation, so it's kind of a relief and a weight off the shoulders to get open and finally be able to serve the community. So Mayor Black, I just want to personally thank you for everything that you've done to help me get involved in the community and to set this up for success. So you far exceeded my expectation of what a leader in the community would do for businesses to set us up. So I just really appreciate that.
Kyle, you've been a great partner already with the community, and you can see most of the city council is here, Council President Luann Klug and all the others. You got the school superintendent here, you got other community leaders, you got business owners, you got most of the city officials. We've been able to get to know you over the last year well, not you over the last year, but Chick-fil-A, as we've been working on the building. Been great partners, and there is something different about Chick-fil-A, and we think it's something different about Papillion too. We believe we've got a long, rich history and tradition. We're not just a suburb. We're an 1870s town that's grown up with rich history, rich tradition. We believe we're special, and I know that's your story too. You don't believe you're just another fast food place. You're special, you've got history, you've got tradition. But at the same time, we really value partnerships. We are part of a broader metro area. You're coming into the broader metro. We've got the Omaha Chamber here. We've got the Sarpy Chamber here. We believe a lot in partnerships, and you've already been partnering with us, so we look forward to that as well. So just welcome.
Thank you.
Eat more chicken!
We're gonna
Sump Memorial Library sponsors a Halloween event for area youngsters.
This is so much fun. There's a variety of advantages to it. First of all, it's during the day, so we have a lot of moms that even have their babies, and they'll come with their babies, and they get to show off their babies' costumes, and it's not when it's time to go to sleep. They don't have to walk around in the cold and the dark, and so it's really good for our younger children. And then they get to see all the people who work at the different buildings downtown, and this year they get to go up to City Hall, and it gives all the people a chance to see who works where and to say hi, and they can see all the people that come to the library too. One of our goals whenever we have a program is to get as many people into the library as possible. Maybe people who have never thought of us as a place for young children because the young children might make too much noise, but we want everyone to know that all are welcome. It also gives us a chance to share literature with them because we are going to read some books first, and music and movement has also been proven to enhance a child's literacy, as well as we want the library to be seen as a fun place, so as they get older they think of us as a place where they can come for relaxation and educational purposes. So it helps get us out to as broad a base as possible. We're very happy that the people in the area are willing to help us out and to become part of our Halloween program. And the more people we have, again, who support the library, who show support for the library, hopefully, it'll spread throughout the community that we all work together here downtown and that we, help each other out.
A big thank you to everybody involved with making the annual Winter Wonderland successful. The Community Foundation, local businesses, volunteers, city staff, the Youth Leadership Council, entertainers, and especially those of you who participated. I encourage you to support and attend the upcoming holiday luncheon on Saturday, December 1st. There are lots of ways to stay up to date with what's happening in Papillion. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or watch our YouTube channel. And of course, information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more information about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.